What are decimal numbers? Decimal numbers are like fractions. They tell about part-to-whole relationships, and we find them between any two whole numbers on a number line. Also, like fractions, there are an infinite number of decimal numbers between any two consecutive whole numbers. Let's look at numbers between 10 and 11 on the number line. Here, we have divided the space between 10 and 11 into 5 equal parts. We have labeled these fair shares with their mixed number name. Now we see the decimal numbers for each mixed number below the line. The mixed number and the corresponding decimal number represent the same location on the number line. We see that 10 and 1/5 is equal to 10 and 2/10. 10 and 2/5 is the same as 10 and 4/10. 10 and 3/5 equals 10 and 6/10. And 10 and 4/5 is the same as 10 and 8/10. We often see decimal numbers when we use a calculator to divide. Let's look at the problem 22 divided by 7. When we divide with a calculator, the answer is a decimal number. There is a 3, then a decimal point, then several other digits. First, we divide the distance between the whole numbers 5 and 6 into fourths. Then, we rewrite the fourths using decimal numbers. We see that these mixed numbers and decimal numbers equal the same amount. 5 and 1/4 equals 5 and 25 hundredths. 5 and 1/2 equals 5 and 50 hundredths. And 5 and 3/4 equals 5 and 75 hundredths. It is also important to know that we can write whole numbers as decimal numbers. The whole number 5 can be written this way, and 6 like this. Let's look at another way to divide the space between 5 and 6.
These are their equivalent decimal numbers.
We have divided the space between 5 and 6 into fourths and tenths. These are just a few of the decimal numbers between 5 and 6. There are infinitely more fractional parts between these two whole numbers. Using a number line helps us get a clear understanding of the order of the decimal numbers. For example, we see that 5 and 75 hundredths is greater than 5 and 7/10. And 5 and 25 hundredths is less than 5 and 3/10.
I think someone left her